You tell yourself you'll start in a minute. Just one more scroll, one more video, one more small distraction. But the task is still there, waiting. And the strange part is, you want to do it. You know it matters. Yet every time you try to start, something inside you quietly pulls away. So you call yourself lazy. But what if laziness isn't the real problem? What if your brain is avoiding something far more uncomfortable than the task itself? You've had the thought before, why can't I just do it? Other people seem to move through their days. They start things. They finish things. You watch that and feel something quiet and heavy. And when you fall behind on the thing you said you'd do, the self-talk gets cruel, lazy, undisciplined, weak. But here's what's actually happening beneath the surface. It's not that you can't act. It's that the task is attached to a feeling you don't want to feel. Maybe it's the fear of failing at something that matters. Maybe it's the discomfort of not knowing if you're good enough. Maybe finishing the thing means being judged. Avoidance isn't a character flaw. It's a protection strategy. Your nervous system learned something a long time ago. If I avoid the thing that threatens me, I stay safe. That worked once, maybe many times. But the brain doesn't always update its rules. It keeps using old software in new situations. So now, the email draft, the creative project, the difficult conversation, your brain flags them as threats, and it moves you away from them before you even consciously decide to. You are not broken. You are running a very old, very loyal program. Here's what's happening inside. When you approach a task loaded with emotional weight, your amygdala, the brain's threat detector, activates. It doesn't distinguish between a lion and a performance review. To it, discomfort is danger. And when the amygdala fires, it sends a quiet but powerful signal, retreat. This is called emotional avoidance, and it's well documented in behavioral psychology. The relief you feel when you close the tab, walk away, check your phone, that relief is real. It's neurological. And here's the cruel part. That moment of relief rewards the avoidance. Your brain learns avoiding sus feeling better. So it does it again. Think of it like a wave. The emotion builds. The task gets heavier. Instead of riding the wave, you swim away from it. You feel better for a moment. But the wave doesn't disappear. It just resets and often comes back bigger. So what actually helps? Step 1, name the emotion, not the task. Before you ask, why can't I do this? Ask, what am I afraid of feeling if I do? Research on emotional labeling, called affect labeling, shows that naming an emotion reduces its intensity in the brain. You don't solve the fear, you just make it smaller. Example, I keep avoiding this email because sending it means I might get rejected. That sentence alone shifts something. Step 2, make the entry point smaller than feels necessary. Not work on the project. Open one document. Write one sentence. This works because of a principle called behavioral activation. Action precedes motivation, not the other way around. The brain doesn't feel ready first. It feels ready after it begins. Step 3, expose yourself to the discomfort slowly. Avoidance grows when we never test our fears. But the brain can be retrained through graduated exposure. Each time you sit with the discomfort for just 2 more minutes and survive it, you weaken the threat signal. Example, set a timer for 5 minutes. Do the thing. Stop when it rings. You are not trying to finish. You are trying to prove to your brain that this is safe. Step 4, separate identity from outcome. A lot of emotional avoidance is rooted in this belief, if this doesn't go well, it means something about who I am. That's the real threat. When you detach your worth from the result, the task loses its power to harm you. It becomes just a task again. Here's the model to hold on to. Avoidance isn't laziness. It's emotional self-protection. The task isn't the problem. The feeling attached to the task is the problem. And feelings can be named, reduced, tolerated. The wave can be ridden. You are not someone who can't do things. You are someone who feels things deeply enough that some things feel dangerous to try. That's not weakness. That's sensitivity running an outdated protection program. The work isn't to push harder. It's to make the feeling slightly less frightening, one small, honest step at a time. You don't need to become a different person. You just need to understand the one you already are.